How's it going, guys? Stacey man here. Today we're back for a brand new video. Now I know I only upload probably once in about 7 months, so this year I won't upload for 2021. Nah, I'm actually only messing this. I actually kind of do want to come back onto YouTube just because we're in lockdown and there's nothing really to do, and I think I'm finally over what kind of stopped me for ages. Just coming back into it now, really. Let's move this a little bit more over. Just because. Anyways, so basically, as you would have seen by the title of today's video, it's all going to be about that Anders Verjgang, or just Anders is what I'm going to refer to him as. Now, of course, if you were looking at the FIFA scene at all or seen any pro play, you probably know who that is. He has 535 wins and now 1 loss. He actually lost recently this weekend on stream 5-1. Now, by the title of the video, you probably expect me to go with the classic things if you were to look on Twitter of how to get what he is. A little fat virgin, or he's not fat, but a little fat virgin that's 10 years old, has a vitamin D deficiency, and never goes outside and has no social skills, because all the lad does is play FIFA. Which is definitely not true, because really all he does is play Weekend League. I never really see him stream other than that, but yeah, I'm sure the lad is probably outside. We're also in a pandemic. I think a lot of people forget this, but also the same people who say this, more than likely are the people who don't believe in coronavirus and think it's all a hoax by the government, and that fucking telephone fucking towers from China were the ones that brought it in. It's all just a big hoax, and the FBI are going to break down their door with fucking hammers in a minute. Obviously not. Now, at the same time, I already know the comments to me, you're probably going to be, this other fat virgin, why the fuck's he defending this fat little queer that plays the game? Like, what, But no, I just think it's fucking a great achievement. The man is 14 and has won 535 games of FIFA with no losses till now. At the same time, this connection's not happening, it's a bit different. But what the whole point of this video is that this recently made it onto Facebook. Now, you know when something makes it onto Facebook, it's going to go downhill. Now, on Twitter, there's been a lot of things posted about it, like fucking, if you go and look at any video for him, it's always like, he finally lost, the man's lost. It's just like, but it's not that fucking deep. And I understand a lot of people are going to be sitting around, it's just banter, you can't take banter, snowflake, banter. But like, some people are genuinely fucking happy that this kid's lost. Like, if this kid passed away, people would fucking live life. I don't know why he's getting so much hate. He's a FIFA player that is just playing the game like we all do. Now, I think I might just run through a list of complaints that the lad gets first before we kick down to the comments on Facebook. That he plays ratty football, that he's disrespectful, and that he takes the game too serious. I mean, he's playing it competitively, he makes money off it, which means you have to kind of take it serious. He needs to go 30-0 to make money. He obviously makes a lot of money, there's no real point to sitting there saying he doesn't. I know big fucking 40-year-old Steve there that'd be the same if Marcus Rashford's feeding the hungry children in England. It's like, now, Rashford, now you're a great lad, I love you, but now fuck the hungry kids, you're starting to not scoring the ball, now you're losing it in the ball, now if you lose it in the ball, I lose interest in the ball, so start scoring in the ball, now you have to start scoring in the ball. It's just those type of lads, like the 40-year-old Steves that are like 52, love the wife, 4 kids, football on the weekend, Millwall, wake up, can of Stella in hand, like, you know what I mean, the can of Carling in hand. But I think the stupid thing about it is, genuinely, there's people posting on Twitter like fucking COVID's over, that the pandemic's done, that COVID's stopped, posting dance fucking compilations, like the fucking football celebrations, like gifts and all that, just because he lost the game of FIFA, because supposedly he's a ratty player, and really all he does is just pass it around fast, and when he needs to win a game, he holds it around the back. I'm sorry, I think everyone's done that at least once in FIFA. Now, I think another thing I don't get is everyone's like, he's not grateful, and that he's not good enough for FIFA, and that people shouldn't like him because he's too confident. Of course you're gonna be fucking confident. You've won 535 games. I'm sorry that I'm gonna fucking abuse someone that I win against. I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up, like that thing that I seen him do on Twitter as well, like shushing lad and everything like that. Like, of course he's gonna do that. He's a fucking pro player. Oh, I'm sorry that you win a game of FIFA and go, GG, nice one, lad. Great game. You done well. Everyone gets annoyed over FUT champs, obviously. But anyways, let's get down to the real reason behind this video. Sorry, I had to just go on a little bit of a tangent about the queers that go on Twitter to call him a fat nerd and everything. These is where it gets interesting. So here's actually the first post. Now, this is from November 30th of 2020. Now this one was quite good. Hold on, let me just... So here's the first post. Anders Verjgang is a 14-year-old who's been signed up for professional FIFA. He has a 210 record, right? The comments. Now, these are the greatest things. Big Sahid here starts it off. I'm not going to hide names either, I don't really care, but Sahid starts it off. Great achievement, however, he will never know the pure excitement of climbing a tree with his pals or getting frustrated when his football gets kicked under a parked car when it goes into someone's garden. So many questions. Now, this one's more one of the tame ones. Now, in all honesty, Sahid kind of looks like if you crossed Joe Allen with to be honest, he just looks like a failed Joe Allen somehow. Like, how can you be so much like Joe Allen? Look at the fucking head on this lad. It's genuinely just, I'm looking at Joe Allen. If you don't know who I'm talking about the Welsh midfielder who used to play for Liverpool. Now, okay, looking at most of these, now, yeah, people are saying that scripting's going in his favour. Now, some of my favourite ones, like this one right here by Big Shane, who has a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio, so you know he's about 60 and still lives in his mother's basement and looks like the kid off fucking the South Park meme. But yeah, great at video games, but probably has poor social skills and a vitamin D deficiency from sitting in his room all day. Now, yeah, you can really have the fucking place to talk when you're on Twitter, like, when you're on Facebook talking about the kid and you're probably about 40. Let's just go check his page. Like, you have a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio, you just know you're a fucking ugly little cunt and you shouldn't really be saying any of this. Oh wait, no, yeah, there you go. Right, yeah, there you go. This lad has kids and he's calling him, it says he has a vitamin D deficiency. Like, wash. Like, the thing I don't understand about this is there's so many people with kids that have said it about the lad. Like, in all honesty, they just come in and they're just like, he has a vitamin D deficiency and he'll never make more money than me. It's just like, yeah, like, what's this? Why does everyone go straight to the makes more money than you, more to life than material wealth and a good FIFA ratio, mate? Yeah, then why are you on Facebook tearing into a lad who's 14? Like, I don't fucking get this. Like, of course I'm going to support the man because it's a mad achievement. The man is a legend. Now, looking through more of these, like, that virginity tag will last him for a long while. John, please, you definitely have children. 109% this lad has children. Hold on, let's just go check this. This lad 100% has children. Look at John. Like, Jesus Christ, look at John. Like, John, you don't have any space to be saying this. Like, fucking hell, that's 14, and you're posting your car on Facebook. Like, you're flexing your fucking car. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, you're trying to call this lad a fat virgin, and you're doing stuff like this with the head. Like, honestly, I don't get this. Like, it is quite sad to go on Facebook and to fucking absolutely rip into a lad like this for no reason. It is, like, I understand, yes, I'm going to get that, it's all banter, it's all fucking, no, it's not really, because people genuinely hate the kid for some strange reason. He's definitely staying a virgin. Let's see what this lad looks like. Now this lad, Carter over here, he's definitely staying a virgin. Now, hold on, Carter Lusty over here, Carter Lusty. Football, Chelsea all the way. Now, if you want to explain to me which one is, like, is it two men in the profile picture? Is there a woman there? Supposedly there is. I can't tell because they both just look like fucking men to me. I can't tell which one left the comment, which one does. Like, you might as well just say the one on the right. Like, I supposed female is just a man. Like, this lad clearly loves trannies because, like, you know, you don't really have any right to talk on this. Like, really, you know, you come in, you're from fucking New Zealand and think that you're a hard man to talk about a 14-year-old kid. This guy will never see a real vagina. Now, Martin, I hate to break to you, I'm sure he will. Once he gets older, the lad's 14, and we're in a lockdown. I don't have a fucking clue what everyone's expecting, really. I forgot that everyone on Facebook were, you know, top pullers when they were 14, and they were all over everyone. You know, they were going absolutely mad, pulling women, fucking absolutely shagging them till they were blue in the face, you know, absolutely doing them. Like, this lad also has a child. Like, what is it people having children commenting all this? Like, do you not feel kind of embarrassed that, like, your friends can see this? That you're commenting about a 14-year-old that just plays FIFA? Like, fucking hell. 14-year-old and a virgin. Yeah, of course he's 14-year-olds and a virgin. I don't really know. Were these lads fucking shagging every day of the week when they were 14? Were they riding everyone in fucking an absolute fucking vicinity? Screams virgin at 40. I don't think there's a possible way the man could be a virgin at 40, because he's probably made so much money that he could probably just, you know, if he did want to lose his virginity, could just, I don't know, probably pay someone, get a prostitute to his house. But I'm sure he doesn't want that at 14. I don't think many people really did at 14, like, to be honest. Now, he still hasn't puberty either. He's 14. It's kind of hard when you're 14. As football is a team game, he couldn't get those stats on his own. True, he doesn't look to be 14, but it doesn't really matter. As a kid's age grow at different periods, they grow. Good luck to the lad. It's very difficult to break through to make a top professional player, and he still has a long road ahead of him. Now, Brian, Brian, he personally just looks like your dad. Like, there's no real other reason. There's nothing else I can say. Just your dad, I mean. Like, he just does genuinely look like your dad. That's really all I can say about him. Now, hold on. There's a few more funny ones here. Got a face you wouldn't get bored of slapping. Yep, and Phil's a hard man now. You wouldn't want to mess with Phil. Look at Phil. Phil's dangerous. Phil is dangerous. You wouldn't want to fuck around with Phil. Phil has pictures of shite cars on his thing and all dressed in black workout clothes. He'd hammer you. Like, you wouldn't want to mess around with Phil. He'd fuck kick the head off you. He'd leave you in the dirt because he said he wants to slap up a 14-year-old that's good at FIFA. Fucking, I'd be scared if I came anywhere near. Problem with society today. Very pain. Problem with society today. Kid wins 230 games on FIFA. That's what's wrong with the society. That's why Corona's still going. Andrews just won too many games of FIFA. People can't stay inside. People are losing their minds. A kid has won games in FIFA. It's ridiculous. I can't believe this. Like, there's a few others here that I just want to see. Like, the classic one that I seen as well. I'm going to put in Irish terms, at least from my town. I'm gonna put it in my term. Basically is going to the park drinking Carpacki, and he should be out going to the park smoking weed, drinking Carpacki, and fingering mad birds like these lads. Like, I'm gonna find one of these comments in a minute because one of these is just legendary. I really wish I screenshot it, but it's here somewhere. Go outside, laddo. He needs to go outside, boys. Pandemic, and I think nowhere in lockdown, but needs to go outside. I'm sure he doesn't, like. Okay, I'll give the benefit of that out to the lads on Facebook. They obviously don't really know what Weekend League is. It's 3 days, it's the weekend, he has it in the title. I'm sure during the week, the lad is probably a very, very active person. He probably does go outside. I'm sure, you know, I'm sure he goes outside. He doesn't stream all the fucking time. I'm sure he's outside, but of course, we can't really say this. But I'm pretty sure about it. The lad just plays on Weekend League and has a load of wins, and people genuinely fucking hate him. He's playing a broken game. The fizzling tackles don't happen in real life. That's kind of the whole point, Chris. He's playing a fucking game. Oh, what the fuck is his profile picture? Like, Jesus Christ, these are the type of people. Like, of course, that's kind of the whole point. He's playing a game. Jesus fucking Christ. You can finally go outside. You rep Kimmich. Like, you could do that. Anyone that has a football AVI or like a Stan account can't come in here and call him big fat virgin and say, oh, this lad should go outside. You rep a football player. You don't have any room to talk. You should probably go outside and talk to a woman, because you clearly don't. You rep a fucking football player. I like football players, but I never turn my whole Twitter account into one because it's sad. Jesus fucking Christ. Another football account for Bobby Firmino putting in comments of a lad who probably is him there sitting at the computer. It's probably a real picture of him, because you just know he looks like a fat nerd like that in real life. You just know he's sitting there, you know, sitting there when he's from Denmark, a fucking full Liverpool stan account of Firmino, and his thing is fucking Joel Matip. If you're gonna stan a football player or something on Twitter, can it at least be something funny? Like, I don't really get the whole point of standing Mo Salah, like any of the actual good players. But you have to go with someone that's like shit or a club legend. Like, if you're a Newcastle fan, Paul Dummett, for example, he's funny because he's fucking useless. You know, he saved humanity and everything like that. But this lad stands Deli fucking Alley. Deli Alley. He stands Deli Alley. Like, the lad hasn't played in about 4 years. He might be under a cupboard in fucking Spurs. Actually, no, I know he's making the team now, but he's fucking still useless. And Jesus Christ. His pinned tweet is him posting Regulon's girlfriend and Regulon blocking him. And he's like, I don't believe it. Oh no, I got blocked by Regulon for being like fat virgin. Jesus Christ, now that's just virgin behaviour. Fucking hell. Yeah, I think I've got my point across for this video, to be honest. I think I've got it. I don't really think there's anything else really that needs to be said. If you did enjoy the video, please... Oh shit, that's the way. If you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button. If you're hit the subscribe button. And yeah, if you want me to talk about anything, actually put it down below. I'm probably going to be looking for some stuff. I'm going to try upload maybe like once a week for a bit. Anyways, if you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next one. Peace. I've been waiting for this shit.